Hello and welcome to my channel. This is just a quick batch cooking I done for lunches for this week now that Cal's gone back to work. And yeah, it's just a quick chicken and vegetable soup, easy to prep, and it's something that you can always whip up real quick. It's just always something that you have in the kitchen. So yeah, we'll start by having our potatoes. So some leftover chicken breasts. I had about 2 chicken breasts, 3 brown onions, some garlic, and yet just some Campbell's chicken stocks I always have on hand, Italian herb mix, some chickpeas just to add some additional protein, and yeah, just some veggies that I always have in the freezer, so it's always good. And yeah, some quick food containers and just the usual garlic granules and pepper. And yeah, just quickly chucked the chicken in on the slow cooker. It's always good chuck them in the bottom because they have time to cook. And then yep, I've just chucked in my 3 brown onions that I've just added in, and yep, just the potatoes as well. And yeah, because always they take a while to cook. And then yep, just quickly added in, rinsed off all the vegetables in the and just quickly added those because it's something that is so easy to put together, and it just always tastes great, and always make sure it's always nice and healthy for everyone, especially when Cal goes back to work again. And yeah, just quickly again goes in the chickpeas, and I'll just quickly add in the chicken stock. And if you do find that's not enough as well, you can just quickly add in some water to make sure everything is completely submerged before you turn it on. And it's such an easy thing to cook, but it's so hearty, especially when the weather here in Perth is so cold. So yeah, always love the Campbell's. And yep, just quickly chucked in some pepper. Not always some salt, because I do find it's already salty enough, but it's just my personal preference. And yep, you just quickly chuck that in, Italian herbs, and stick the lid on. And yep, then after that, you just stick it on and you're all good. Hello and welcome back. Yeah, this is just the soup has just finished cooking. So yeah, I'll just as you can tell, I've just got some easy takeaway containers that I will fill up with the soup, and then I'll just chuck it in the freezer. So I've probably got about 25 of them. So obviously I'm not going to fill it all up at the same time, but at least I know it's there if I need it. And yeah, it's just, this thing will save a lot of time, especially because Cal does shift work. So if you need to leave early in the morning or late at night, he can do that and just get something from the freezer, and you can just microwave it when he gets to work, and it's all good. So yeah, and it's just always great to go from there, and it just makes everything go so much smoother. And yes, here we go. I've just emptied out the rest of the soup into these containers, and yeah, Cal just pretty much had some for dinner last night. He had 2 big bowls, so this is just what's left over. So they're nice and full of the chicken and vegetable soups. Obviously we'll go in the freezer, and that'll help a lot. And yeah, these are just some little random things that we had for dinner last night. So it's that I'm a bit tongue-tied today. It's parmesan and chicken casserole. These are one of the meals that I put in when it came to the big freezer meal cook-up batch cooking that I done a few months ago. So yeah, that video is on my channel. So yeah, you can just take a quick look at that, and you'll just obviously see how I done this. So yeah, this is this dinner that we had last night. So obviously had extras. So yep, since all the soup took up the 6 ones, this filled up the rest of the dinner. So yeah, just to go from there. And it's just always good to have dinner or just food like this in the freezer, because again, Cal does shift work, so it just makes everything go so much easier. So yep, something nice and simple that will work, and it's good and healthy and hearty, because his work, he could be away for 12-13 hours a day. So yeah, we'll just quickly put the lids on these, and we'll just quickly chuck them in the freezer. So yep, just mind the chocolate. I've just about to clean it up. Yep. So yeah, I've just chucked all the meals into the freezer. It's not the big one at the back in our garage, but it's definitely this one that's just always in our kitchen. Obviously it's part of the fridge. So yep, just quickly stuck him in there, and this Cal will just get him when he needs them. So yep, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you like things like that, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I would love to have you with me and join me in my journey as a mum and a uni student. So yeah, hopefully you'll have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.